Good morning, viewers, or afternoon, whatever it may be in your neck of the woods. Welcome back to Having a Crack, to part 7 of the Dry Creek Riverbed Build. So in the last episode I said there was going to be a surprise, and what is that surprise? Well, we're going to get some Dry Creek Riverbed pebbles, 20-40mm ones. We're going to go to the rock nursery and we're going to get a couple of trailer loads and we're going to spread them all out through the parts of the riverbed that we've done. So let's go get the trailer, put it on the back of the car, let's go get them. Alright, I'm at the rock centre and we've got some little ones here, little 5mm ones. Don't want them because if they're in the riverbed and you start blowing it around with your blower, they're just going to blow straight out. So those ones there are okay, they're like 10-20 mils, but they're the ones we're going to be taking, 20 to 40mm ones. Alright, let's get home. So we've got all our pebble. We've got some 20mm pebble right here. And as you can see, it's all dirty. So what we're going to do first, before we put it in the riverbed, is we're going to chuck it in the cement mixer, fill it with water, and clean them. So when it comes to cleaning these pebbles, this is the best way to do it. Load the cement mixer up with 6 or 7 shovel loads of pebbles, then turn it on, fill it up with water, let it cycle for at least a minute so those rocks can get cleaned up a bit. Then get your wheelbarrow, put it underneath the cement mixer because you want to catch all this water. You don't want to tip it on the ground because it'll just end up getting all mushy and muddy. So then you turn the cement mixer off, tip it on its side and get all the water out, hold all the rocks back with your hand. If you try getting the water out while the cement mixer is going, the rocks will just all fall out and you're defeating the purpose, because what you want to do now is then wash it another 2 times at least and then do the same process. Turn on the cement mixer, fill it with water, put your wheelbarrow underneath, turn it off, tip all the water out, and once you've done that 3 times, the pebbles are about 90% clean, and that's about as best you're going to get. Now with all that water in the wheelbarrow, I'm just going to take it over to this good grass area which could benefit from all that water and all that clean soil, and I'll just dump it out there. Then we'll put the wheelbarrow underneath the cement mixer, tip it on its side and get all the rocks out. Then we'll go dump all the rocks where it's needed. Now we'll go get a rake and we'll move all these rocks around. Even a shovel might be better. Just kicking it around with your feet just to mix it into all the corners and everything, even better. And then simply just repeat the process once again. So I don't want to spread the rocks out too thick. I just want to spread them out between all these rocks that I've got here and just cover up, you know, the cement surfaces around the edges, that's all. Make it look more natural kind of thing. And so if you've noticed, I'm sort of chucking them up high in these areas here with the shovel, because I want to put them up in these areas up here, and then it can tumble all down there, and then we can sort out the middle then. Probably need one more barrow load, maybe two, and then that'll be it. And then we can continue on down there. Well, it's the next day and dead set. How good is this looking, eh? These river pebbles have just made this bed pop. Wow, what a massive difference it makes. And the sound of it when you walk on it sounds so cool. I'm really loving this now. You can still see all the rocks that I originally cemented in, but all the cemented areas, they're all covered now with this rock. And I reckon couldn't get it looking any better. The reason why I chose these 20 to 50 mil creek pebbles is because when you want to clean out this area with your blower or even your vacuum, if you had the 5 to 10 mil rocks, you'd be sucking them up or blowing them out. So with the heavier pebbles in here, no chance of that happening. Be able to just rip in here and blow everything out and just go full on. That looks so good down there, down here, that look all that way through there, the way the boulders are all set, big ones down there in the corner. This is looking really good. I'm real happy with the way this is going, especially this little walkway here. Really stands out now with these pebbles. Like, you can see exactly where you got to tread. No confusion now. Let's go down here and have a look at it down here, right? Look at the way all these boulders that I've placed in there beforehand look now. It just really frames it, those pebbles. Just really brings it right out. Down here where all the water's going to trickle out, I made it a bit higher because it's just a little bit low in that spot, so that'll just get the water, force it down further. But yeah, how good is this looking? Looking great. This area just here where the boulders on the outside edge just sort of doesn't look 100% right there, but I'll fix that by placing boulders and gardens on the outside of it. Yeah, so we'll just get rid of that framing sort of a look. Yeah, that's just inexperience that I had at the time, but I think I'm getting experience at it now. Just look at it down there. That's looking great. Awesome, eh? Anyway, that's episode 7. I'm going to call it a wrap. I'll see you when we start doing episode 8. And I wonder if I've got enough boulders there. We'll find out anyway. Alright, see you later.